It's not the way I like to start off this video, however I completely forgot to add this rule or information to the rules video before I actually finish editing it. So I'm just going to say this at the beginning as a rule. Do not use anything, whether it's a minigame, whether it's like a saddle for a horse, or activating something with redstone without my permission and consent. That is extremely important because something like redstone may honestly crash the world. So 100% ask me before you do something. And if you do happen to crash the world, it may result in a ban from the world. So, because it should be obvious that you shouldn't do that. So please do not activate anything with redstone or take things without asking or using things that may activate a minigame or something like that. Anyways, here's the rules video. I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope you guys understand it. Thanks. Hello viewers, my name is Strott, or most of you may know me by the name of LifeStealer58, and this video is about the rules of my world called Community Minecraft Adventure 2.0, aka C.M.A 2.0. Most likely, you are watching this because you joined the world, and for the sake of everyone, if you are in a party with us, please mute your mic. It is really annoying to hear a video in the background of a party, and if you are not in the party, then please wait. You will be invited shortly. Before I get into the rules, I just want to start off by explaining what the world is. C.M.A 2 is a world that I play with my friends and subscribers and my friends' friends. This world is also the main series I record on my YouTube channel, which is why this world is extremely important to me, and why I have rules and guidelines that everyone needs to follow. If any of these rules are broken, it could result in you being kicked from the game, banned from the world, temporarily or permanently, and you could possibly be blocked from my account, meaning that you will never be able to contact me or ever join any of my worlds. If there is something so bad that you do this world, I will be posting your gamertag on my YouTube channel so people can block you and be aware of your actions. Many people have worked on this world, and if you do something wrong, there may even be a chance that they could report your account and get you banned. While I would not support banning your account, like I said, people have invested time in this and may feel like it is the appropriate action to report your PlayStation account. These rules may sound very ridiculous, but due to past experiences of rules being broken on my other 3 community worlds that I've run, I feel the need to make it extremely specific so nothing goes wrong. Also, even if you behave perfectly on this world, but other people show proof that you did something wrong to their world or to them personally, then you may be banned from my world. I am not a risk taker. So, let's get into the rules. If you want to get in-game permissions, such as mining, opening doors, etc., then you will need to watch this video and then watch the information video. Just so I have proof that you actually did watch this video, I will randomly, during me explaining the rules, will say a random letter. Make sure to write down all of the letters and send it to me in a PS4 message. Never say it out loud in case new people can hear you. The reason why I want people to do this is because this was the only way I can prove that you have watched this whole video. Again, I'm going to repeat this because it's important and I want to make sure you guys understand it. If you guys hear me say a letter, write it down, then send it to me in the order that I said it. Then you'll get permissions. You will also have to watch the information video to get out of the information room that you are probably standing in right now if you're in the Minecraft world. Also, this is not a rule, but you do not need to subscribe to this channel unless you enjoy my content. I would rather have a subscriber who enjoys my content than a subscriber who is just subscribing to be friendly. I'll go through saying every rule plus the random letter, and afterwards, in case you do not understand what a rule means, I'll explain every rule with additional details after saying them. There are going to be a total of 5 letters that you're going to have to send me in the message to be able to get permissions, so please listen up for the 5 letters I will randomly announce while reading the rules. So again, just going to remind you, if you're not in the party yet, please wait, you will be invited shortly. This is just a highly recommended tip, not a rule. Ask before doing anything. It is literally impossible for you to get in trouble if you ask and follow the answer that I give you. Yes, you can do that. No, you can't take all of that, etc. It's literally impossible. Okay. Do not take anything without asking. You will always be limited with how much you can take. L. Replace everything that you take. If you happen to destroy something, you must fix it. Treat people with respect. Have a good mic. Stay calm. Do not play music through your mic. Do not grief. Do not steal. S. Tell me who you are inviting and get approval from me before inviting them. Get permission from me for where you can build something. Do not take anything from random chests. Do not take things from regular/organized chests. Never play games without my approval. This one is so important that I'm actually going to read all the information on why I don't want to do this. Some games we need to play with exit without saving. Games such as Spleef is not allowed to be played if we save the game, because if we played it, we would lose all the snow after saving it. If you want to play a game, please ask what game and make sure I say yes you can play or yes we can play. Never make armor. We only duplicate diamonds, emeralds, iron, and gold. Nothing else is allowed to be duplicated. Do not ask to attack players unless there is a very specific reason, such as someone stole your items. Replant/replace everything you collect if necessary. Make sure to collect everything that drops. Never destroy trees that are in a forest or that are naturally generated. Never throw away anything. You can only stay in the party if you are staying in the world. M. If you do leave the party, but stay in the world, then you will have your permissions taken away. You will only have permissions if you stay in the party. Do not beg for things. Do not dye sheep, except the ones in the big pen on the far right if you're facing the sheep. If you have received an answer, do not keep repeating the same question. Be responsible. Do not spam me and beg for invites. If you see someone doing something wrong or doing something suspicious, then tell me. It is better to be safe than sorry. If I tell you to do something or not to do something, follow what I say. If you are going to strip mine, then strip mine on level 10. Never mine ores. Never destroy things that are world generated. Do not help someone break the rules. N. Have fun. And the last rule is you must watch the information video. I want you to know how everything works in the world, which is what the information video is about, and since you know the rules, it's the best video to move on to. Also, in the information video, there is a code that will get you out of the information room that, again, you should probably be in if you're playing Minecraft, so you need to watch it if you want to enjoy the world. If you are finished listening to the rules and you wrote down the random letters, then send me a message with the letters in order. There should be a total of 5 letters. If you feel like you understand the rules and you got all 5 letters, then you can feel free to move on to the information video. The link is down in the description. However, if you do not feel like you understand, then I'll explain every rule with more details. Again, you don't need to listen to this part, but if you want to understand every single rule in more detail, then feel free to stay. So, again, just a highly recommended tip, not a rule. Ask before doing anything. Do not take anything without asking. It's just a sign of showing respect. We may be saving something like that may belong to someone else, stuff like that. You will always be limited with how much you can take. The reason why is because I do not want you to join for the first time ever and expect to be able to have everything. Replace everything that you take. If you happen to destroy a tree at the farm or take things from the community storage room, you need to replace it, just to keep things going smoothly for every other player. If you happen to destroy something, you must fix it. For example, if a creeper blows up on you, you still need to fix it. If maybe you set your controller down on your bed and you went AFK and your character destroyed the building, you need to fix it. Stuff like that. Treat people with respect. People do not join this world to be treated rudely. They join because they want to have a good time, maybe build, maybe play minigames, maybe just to hang out. There's absolutely no reason for someone to be treated with disrespect. And if someone is being disrespectful, then I'll put it in my own hands. Have a good mic. Nothing is more annoying than trying to have a conversation than hearing this. Also, if you have a mic where I can hear your whole family, then that is not allowed either. If you have a mic that's high-pitched loud, or where I can hear some of your family and/or friends, then mute your mic. I understand you can't control your family, or not the highest quality mic, but you can control if your mic is on or muted. If you also have a mic that is extremely loud or extremely soft, please adjust your settings. Stay calm. There's no need for people to randomly start yelling or being rude. There have been some random times where people literally start screaming in my world for no reason and start yelling rude things to someone. There is absolutely no need for that. Do not play music through your mic. To be honest, I just feel like most people get on the mic and, talk with people in the party and they don't want to listen to other people's music. And also, it's just kind of distracting and it's generally really loud and stuff like that. So please do not play music through your mic. If you're going to listen to music, at least mute your mic, but make sure you can also hear me speaking and everyone else speaking as well. Do not grief. I believe that you are smart, and I do not need to explain this in case you don't know what grief is, because people may not. Grief is basically destroying buildings for no reason, just pure enjoyment of seeing other people rage. That's basically what griefing is destroying things. Do not steal. I don't need to explain this because it's really simple. Stealing is just extremely disrespectful. Tell me who you are inviting and get approval from me before inviting them. Sometimes I may want to keep my Minecraft world with a small amount of players. Maybe I do not want that specific player to join. I have my reasons for why I do not want that person to be invited. I love having new people to play with, so feel free to ask if your friend can join. I just do not want you to invite them without my approval in case I don't want them to join. Get permission from me for where you can build something. I may not want you to build there because I want to leave it open, or maybe I'm planning a building at that specific location. Do not take anything from random chests. Even though they are random, I still like knowing what is in them. And by random chests, I mean chests that are randomly located in the map, maybe even in the middle of nowhere or, underground or something. Do not take things from regular chests / organized chests. What I mean by regular / organized chests are chests located inside buildings. So stuff like the houses, maybe mini games and stuff. Absolutely do not take from those, because if you do, then you may ruin the mini game, you may ruin the planning that we had, all that stuff. Do not take things from regular / organized chests. Never play games without my approval. I'm going to repeat this because this is extremely important. Some games we need to play with exit without saving. Games such as Spleef is not allowed to be played because if we save the game after it is played, we would lose all the snow. If you want to play a game, please ask what game and make sure I say yes, you can play, or yes, we can play. I think I just repeated myself twice. Never make armor. This is actually a pet peeve of mine. We generally play on peaceful and attack players is off for people, so nothing will kill you unless you kill yourself, which would happen with or without armor. If we play on a difficulty that is higher than peaceful, I promise that I will give you iron. If it is peaceful, there is absolutely no reason to have armor. It is because they've helped out on the world way more than you might have, or maybe because they played on a difficulty with me. You most likely will never get armor in this world. We only duplicate diamonds, emeralds, iron, and gold. Nothing else is allowed to be duplicated. We duplicate so we can make crazy games and so everyone can have good tools. However, everything else is 100% legit. If you duplicate anything else, then obviously it won't be 100% legit, and it will give you an advantage in building skills or maybe tools and stuff that other people won't be able to have, which is extremely unfair. Do not ask to attack players unless there is a very specific reason, such as someone stole your items. This is a happy world. No one is going to attack you, which makes you not need to attack someone else. If you ask for it and no one has done anything to you, then you clearly want to create havoc, which I do not want to support. Plant / replace everything you collect, if necessary. For example, if you destroy a tree, then replant it. That's what I mean by replant / replace. If it is something like strip mining for cobblestone, you do not need to replace it, unless I say so, but I most likely won't for that case, but yeah. Make sure to collect everything that drops. If you mine a tree, you need to wait for all the leaves to disappear and pick up the saplings, or if you are mining, you need to make sure to pick it all up. Nothing should go to waste. Never destroy trees that are in a forest or that are naturally generated. I want the world to look natural and normal looking. We have a farm in the world where you can get any tree you want. If you collect the saplings and then replant them, and then you still have extras, then you can even build your own tree farm. Never destroy trees that are in a forest. Never throw away anything. We never know whenever we might need something. Maybe we want to cover up a lake and we need 10 stacks of dirt. There's no need to throw away anything because someone might want it. You can only stay in the party if you are staying in the world. I do not want people to get distracted by you talking about what you are doing in a different game. If you leave the world, you need to leave the party. If you do leave the party but stay in the world, then you will have your permissions taken away. You only have permissions if you stay in the party. That's simple. I just don't need to explain that. Again, I feel like if someone's in the party can hear everything I'm saying, I can hear what they're saying, or at least, I can see them acknowledge what's going on. I trust them a lot more. And if they're out of the party and they're not, they're in the world but out of the party, then it's a lot more suspicious and unusual. So that's why I made that rule. Do not beg for things. I understand you may really want glass or maybe enchanted armor, but no is no. Please do not pester anyone for anything. Do not dye sheep except the ones in the big pen. All the sheep are organized by the color of the wall. If you dye the sheep in the organized pens, then it will become unorganized. If you have received an answer, do not keep repeating the same question. Be responsible. Do not spam me and begging for invites. One time, someone sent me 60 messages in less than 1 hour for me to invite them. Sorry, I can't even think about that logically because I still remember receiving the messages. Let me start that over to repeat myself because you probably don't believe me. One time, someone sent me 60 messages in less than an hour for me to invite them. Spamming is really annoying and sometimes makes the messages lag or the PlayStation 4 lag. If you ask to join and I did not respond or invite you, then feel free to send me another message after some time has passed. However, if you keep sending me message after message after message after message within a matter of a couple minutes, I consider that spamming and I will not allow you to join the world. If you see someone doing something wrong or doing something suspicious, then tell me. It is better to be safe than sorry, obviously. If I tell you to do something or not to do something, follow what I say. It's just showing respect. I may know something that you don't. Like if there's a secret room I may not want you to enter because there's a trap in there, for example, or something for a minigame. I don't know. There may be, I have my own reasons, but maybe not. You know, just please follow what I say if I tell you to do or not to do something. If you're going to strip mine, then strip mine on level 10. I like to build an underground railway system on level 10, and if you mine there, then you will be helping me a lot. And if you mine on a different level, it's just going to make everything look really, really weird. Never destroy things that are world generated. What I mean by this is things such as the stronghold, or mine shafts, or villages, or mob spawners, etc. Things that could not be easily replicated. If anything that the world generates gets destroyed, then that will result in an instant ban. Never mine ores. As I said before, we duplicate emeralds, diamonds, iron, and gold. We keep the ores there in case they patch the duplication glitch. Plus, it kind of looks kind of cool. Since we never can get ores back exactly where they were found, this will also lead to a for sure ban from the world. Do not help someone break the rules. Assisting someone to break the rules will result in you getting the same punishment as the person you were helping. It is rude, disrespectful, and downright wrong to assist someone in doing something bad. Have fun. The whole world is to have fun, and I know that these rules do seem intense, but it is so everyone can play fairly and everyone has an enjoyable time. This is a world that will continue to have many adventures and continue as a YouTube series, and probably a live stream on Twitch as well. Something that I still don't think is very common to be able to play on a world that is actually part of a YouTube series and a Twitch streaming series. And again, you must watch the information video. If you guys have any more questions and this wasn't clear enough, feel free to ask them down below in the comments or ask me in the party and stuff. I'll be more than happy to answer them. That's all I have to say. So again, link is down in the description for the information video. You do need to watch that. And again, send me the letters that I said in the video. There should be a total of 5 letters. Anyways, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you enjoy C.M.A 2, aka Community Minecraft Adventure 2. And I will see you in the information video. Bye.